truckload, serving everyone from Winter Haven to East Hillsborough County. Call Blanchfield Trucking today at 863-412-1111. That's 863-412-1111.
Jay Farner here, CEO of Rocket Mortgage. Making the right financial decisions has never been more important. When you turn to Rocket Mortgage, we can help guide you to those right decisions now, when they matter most. Mortgage rates are near historic lows, so now is a great time to call 8338-ROCKET. And if you need some extra money, a cash-out refinance could give you that financial boost you're looking for. Call today at 8338-ROCKET or go to rocketmortgage.com to learn more.
Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030.
Hillsborough Surveying has been getting residential and commercial land surveys right for over 30 years. Hillsborough Surveying provides accurate surveys to the residents of Plant City, Florida, and serves the entire Boss Hogg radio listening area and beyond. If you need your property surveyed, look no further than their expert surveyors. They handle both residential and commercial surveys. Contact Tim now at 813-707-9086 for your free estimate. That's 813-707-9086.
As a business owner, do you have all the customers you could ever want? Didn't think so. But think about this. Radio still reaches over 90% of the population daily. If you're wanting to attract more customers, Boss Hogg Radio can help. From branding to announcing specials, Boss Hogg Radio has advertising packages tailor-made for your business. Call the sales staff at 863-225-1000 and let Boss Hogg Radio go to work for your business.
Dish TV is better than cable TV. Why? Because you can save 45% on packages compared to your high-priced cable bill. Wow. Take those giant scissors out and cut the cable and save with Dish TV. Plus, you get a free DVR upgrade to record your favorite shows and free installation. And with Dish Anywhere, you can watch TV for free on your mobile device. Act fast. You can save hundreds of dollars. Does your cable company do that for you? I don't think so. Get all the best TV programming at your fingertips at a fraction of the price of cable TV. So say adios, arrivederci, goodbye to the high cable bill and save up to 45% on Dish TV packages today. These are limited time offers and can change at any time. Call fast.
800-471-0253. 800-471-0253. 800-471-0253. That's 800-471-0253.
I was born to live, live to ride, ride to live. I was born to ride, American built wheel. I was born to live, live to ride, ride to live. I was born to ride, American built wheel. Forever unite, and that's the deal. I was born to down in Tampa to Miami, Daytona, Tallahassee, from the East Coast to the West Side, here in Florida, we were born to ride. I was born to live, live to ride, ride to live. I was born to ride, American built, we forever unite, and that's the deal. I was born to
Since 1988. Offices throughout Florida. 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Born to Ride is sponsored in part by Rubenstein Law. 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Representing riders since 1988. Offices throughout Florida. 1-800-FL-LEGAL.
Everyone was right, I was born to ride.
Born to Ride is a multimedia marketing and promotional machine with TV, magazines, streaming radio, and internet advertising opportunities. There are tens of thousands of motorcycles. We reach the people who ride them. Born to Ride. Find out more at
Welcome to Born to Ride
borntoride.com.
Radio. I'm Fester Jenkins.
I'm Mama Duke. We have Ron and Debbie Glutti back in the studio with us again today for another Thursday.
Woohoo! Thursday.
Did you say woohoo? Man, it's like another. These weeks just fly by, don't they?
Oh, they do. Absolutely. It's starting to feel a little normal. Whenever the COVID first started, it just seemed like the weeks didn't feel like, it didn't ever feel like a Monday, a Tuesday, or a Friday, anything like that. But it's getting back to somewhat of a normalcy for myself personally, I think so. I mean, I don't know how y'all feel about that, but
It's just crazy. Now they shut down the bars. We had to cancel the Born to Ride's Great American Biker Bash.
Yep.
I mean, people were excited to get to see you guys on location. Matter of fact, people have been telling me they've been seeing this vehicle driving around, the Boss Hogg radio vehicle. That I'm hearing it from a lot of people, man.
What do you call that, Fester?
the swine utility vehicle.
The swine.
SUV, swine utility
Oh, man,
vehicle.
don't
You
say
can't
swine
miss
too
it.
much. It's trying to do a swine flu on his neck.
Fester's starting to come around with this whole wearing a mask thing. Before he was like, I will not go into business if I have to wear a mask. So when they made
But
it,
I did break down and buy a mask this week.
go ahead, show it to him.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Hold on just a second.
I bet it's a piggy face or something.
Yeah.
It's probably a jaguar.
Hello, caller. You're on the air. Hello, caller. You're on the air. You're on Born to Ride Radio. Hello? I guess not. Okay.
Please do not hang up. Your Google listing
This
has
is
not
low.
been
It's
verified.
low. I'll have him turn it up.
Oh, gosh.
Yes.
So, what's the bag?
Oh, that's
You
cool.
are ready to go. Look at that map.
You really did get one.
The plague.
Yes.
The plague.
Wow.
Damn, what could you do with that thing?
I'm getting this vision of that movie Clockwork Orange.
So I'm
Yeah, that's pretty freaky.
gonna have to record it when we do go out in public with that. Somebody says you have to put on a mask, sir.
Oh,
Please don't make him do it.
I got a couple of masks today, didn't I, Dad?
She about choked on that water.
I know.
One is a big eyeball.
Oh my god.
Another one's
He
a
looked
big
like
baby
Mike
crying
Wazowski.
face. It's really cool. I had to take a picture of it and post it.
You might as well have fun with it because it's slowly becoming the new normal for right now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
Oh, we gotta do what we gotta do. We gotta get this behind us. We gotta get these motorcycle events going again. Oh, we had a good bike night last night at Duke's Brew House.
Yeah,
Hi.
it was good.
Yeah.
I woke up this morning and I saw that and I went, don't,
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Everyone's like, "Are we on? Are we off? Are we on? Are we off?" But Duke's did a great job, and
Did they?
those
Good
girls are
turnout?
so cute
Oh.
at Duke's. What is that? Those girls with their little Daisy Dukes
Oh.
on. They're so cute. But
Makes you wish she was 25 again.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take the age. Just I don't know where these bingo wings came from.
But they do have some good wings there.
Yes.
They do have
I call them my flappers. Professor's like, do not call them. I'm like, that's what they flap. Like
They were so patriotic last night. And
Yes.
Daisy Dukes and stuff.
4th
They
of
did it.
July.
Yes, they were all in spirit and everything. They did a good job.
You guys got plans?
Well, we've got a little party to go to on Saturday night. A social distancing party in in someone's garage watching fireworks. So that'll be fun.
They have, 5,000 pounds of fireworks?
Oh my goodness.
On 4th of July and on New Year's, you'll have to experience this with the Galettis. Ron has a jackass fireworks show he does. He does 10 Lords of Leaping across all these Roman candles and tries to see if he can beat them. So, yeah.
I used to
it's
do that
always
for
a
the
show.
kids, but I haven't done it in a couple of years.
Yeah.
I don't know why I limp now. But
When the kids were little, he threw M80s in one of my flower pots, and the whole flower pot went boom and busted. And they were like, "Yeah," and I was like, "That is wrong."
Wait till tomorrow.
Right. So, how about you guys? Quiet weekend or?
Well, we're
haven't made up my mind yet.
Mm-hmm.
It's scallop season.
Oh,
up
yes.
there around Citrus County.
Mm-hmm.
And thinking it might be time to throw the flats boat out there and do a little bit of scalloping, get out in the water, enjoy that. That'd certainly fall within the social distancing, but it's the first weekend, and the first weekend can get kind of crazy out there too, boat-wise. So I haven't made up my mind just yet. But at the same time, from a Boss Hogg radio standpoint, I'm not sure what we're going to get completed, but we are trying to christen and bring on the Avon Park stations this coming Monday.
Going
and
FM.
Going FM on down there in Highlands County. And so we've got an AM signal and an FM signal down there in Highlands County, and that will happen Monday. And I may be having to do a little bit of work this weekend trying to make sure that goes off without a hitch Monday morning.
Yeah, that's awesome. FM. What's that song by Steely Dan?
Yep.
Yeah, man. Yep. But you know, people are going to be around the pool. They're going to be hanging with their families, and you should. But let's not forget,
Red,
you
white,
know,
and
the
blue.
independence for America. What a great country we live in.
Yeah, let's
And
celebrate
you know
that,
how
people.
great
Come
it is.
on.
You know,
Let's celebrate being an American. Wow. I just don't feel like we've been doing that lately.
No, it's
So-
a mess.
Mhm.
It's just a mess.
Mhm.
Like it's so.
Love thy neighbor. Come on. Let's
Do we have
this.
a caller?
Yeah,
Do we
Jeff
have
Hires is on the line here.
Also, before we get with Jeff, you know, we're talking about Americana. Nothing's better than dirt track racing and flat track racing. We're going to talk to Jeff because he's going to rip the lid
And hot dogs.
off all the new stuff going on. But I got to tell you, this Sunday on Born to Ride, we have an exclusive. It's, you know, this week I was just kind of going, damn, it's 4th of July. What am I going to put on the TV show? Because every week we're producing a show.
Right.
And I'm like, damn. So all of a sudden, Dave Nichols out of nowhere says, hey, man, I got this thing with a Woody at the Buffalo Chip. Check this out. Maybe you want to put it on your TV show. And it's the Field of Freedom from the Buffalo Chip in Sturgis, South Dakota. The rally, the 80th Sturgis rally is about to happen. So he sends me this flag ceremony, and there must be hundreds of American flags in this beautiful field. And it's a ceremony in honor of veterans who've lost their lives from different areas of the country. And man, I just saw that. It's like a 7-minute piece, and it's just like almost like divine intervention. What happened? I said, this is perfect for 4th of July.
Oh, absolutely.
So the next thing we did is we put together Rosie the Riveter, right? Because talking about strong American women and what they did for our country in World War II with Rosie the Riveter. And we did this thing at Crystal Harley Davidson, and we edited that up. It's another 5 or 7 minute piece on that. So what a great tribute we have this Sunday night at 11 on Great 38 on Born to Ride Television. Yep, it's probably our episode number 1,278. Getting close
How do you remember those?
I mean, we're getting close to 280 after 1,000. So, I mean, it's unbelievable. But people, don't forget about our independence and celebrating America with your family. And, you know, just have a great time and be safe. Watch out for the jackass fireworks, people.
I do, literally.
And my man Carlos at the Twilight Zone, you know, they closed the bar. He's got the package store, but he is selling fireworks like crazy. It's buy one, get one free.
On County Line
it's
Road.
County Line Road and Highway 60. That's the place. Tell him Born to Ride sent you. And, you know, he will, you know, they'll take care of you there. That's the place to get all your fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
They
most
do a great
definitely.
job.
All right, man.
Okay.
And
Jeff,
grab
are
your-
you still with us?
Grab your tequila while you're there. Jeff? Is Jeff on the line?
Okay. Hey,
There he
Jeff.
is.
Okay.
All right.
Somebody potted down my there. I'm thinking it was probably Tater this morning when he was board operating for me there.
Why
you know?
why
I
you
was gonna
throwing
say, he
Tater
just
under
threw
the
him.
bus?
It's because Tater has that habit. That's old school. Okay, and I'm not nothing wrong, but I normally leave things potted up, and Tater will just pot them down, and I don't know it.
So, Jeff, you there, man, right?
I'm here, buddy.
Man, I'm telling you what,
Hi.
people are talking about these races coming up, and inform us a little bit more. What is coming to Clay by the Bay? What we're going to see that day, and tell us all about it.
Well, I actually made a little bit of a change in the last 24 hours, which I think is going to be even better for the fans and the Fight TV fans that'll be watching it live on Fight TV. But, they're going to see some great handlebar to handlebar two-wheel racing action. We got some of the top amateurs and pros coming in for this from across the country. And like I said, I fly out late Saturday and get down there and get down to business. And, man, we're looking forward to it. It's first time in 15 years that some flat track motorcycle racing's been back there, and Rubenstein Law's come on board and Hellbender Motorcycles up there. And, of course, you guys helping out with all this media stuff. So, we're looking forward to it. And so the big change that I made is I've talked to a lot of current and past pro singles and twins riders, and I'm like, hey, you know what? Let's think about maybe just combining like a 450 single with like an Indian or an XR 750 twin, and putting them all in one race. And and now it's $5,000 up for grabs, and with I think I just broke down the purse tonight and $1,700 to win that thing, with $1,000 dash for cash as well. So, man, we're excited about that, because now you're going to see some single bikes against the twins hauling ass around that East Bay Raceway Park.
When you say twins, what do you mean? Like two side hacks?
No, like the twin cylinders,
Oh, so, twin cylinders. That's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure.
Yep, the twin cylinders. So, like I said, Kevin Atherton, my buddy back in the day, back in the late 80s, I believe, he was on a 600 road tax, and he beat the likes of Bubba Schubert, who was on a RS 750 Honda. And I'm the type that, hey, run what you brung, right? And let's see some competition with the singles and the twins going head to head. And I think it's going to be way more exciting. It's already going to be an exciting event, but now that we've combined this, it's going to be really exciting.
Well, there's a lot of talent just around here that they want to race, but they're going to come to and watch the races. But everybody's a racer. It's like an armchair quarterback. But man, there are some people that race. There's one buddy of mine, Reinhardt's. Have you heard from Reinhardt about racing? Is he signed up?
I don't know that I have. Obviously, with everything that I'm doing, man, I don't even know my own name half the time.
Well, this guy's coming. He's got generations that race, and there's a flat track race track up off 54 somewhere that they do a lot, and he's old school, man, and he's got his own motorcycle shop, and they just believe.
Oh, yeah, you know what? I did reach out to them. Yep, I did hear about that.
Yeah, man, he's a real deal dude, man, and great mechanic, great guy. And
his son.
His sons are all racing. And, it's just, that's what racing is. It brings it together, families, tradition, and when you come to the races, like we said, you can buy the whole seat, but you're only going to need the edge, because it's going to be off the chain, man. Everybody's talking about it, and man, tell me, when is it again? It's coming up, right?
Yeah, we will be out there July the 11th, and gates open for spectators at 3 p.m. in the afternoon, and the first practice kicks off at 4 o'clock, and we have opening ceremonies at 6:30. And first heat race gets kicked off at 6:50, and we got the Rubenstein Law Group that will be out there, and we got Class of 79 coming in. Yeah, if you're not familiar with the Class of 79, it's the rookie Class of 79. The likes of Scotty Parker, Charlie Roberts, Ronnie Jones, and those guys. They formed a organization to help injured riders out that get busted up, throughout the year, and help their families out and help pay their bills. So they're coming down. They're going to set up a huge display down there for people to buy, a lot of memorabilia stuff that, all that money goes to the riders that have gotten injured in the past. So it's a great charity deal for them to come down there and come on board with this thing. Of course, we got Fight TV going live with this. So, man, we're just tickled to death. We're excited, and with everything going on in this crazy world today, gives people a chance to come out, and I heard the bars closed down there, and I'm like, man, come out and I know they got some cocktails or beers out at the racetrack. So what better way to sit on the edge of your seat, have a beer, and watch some great racing?
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's awesome.
Hey, Jeff,
that's for sure.
Sorry. What's the pricing? Can you throw it out there for our listeners?
Yeah, absolutely. So adult tickets, they are $20, and kids 6 to 12 are $10. Kids 5 and under are free. So, 13 and up, we call it adult or what have you. That's $20. And then, like I said, bring the family. It's $10 for kids 6 to 12, and 5 and under are free. So it's good. It's good for family friendly fun, with everybody out there. And we got a great group. We've got Bubba Blackwell, who's going to be doing the flag. Bubba's like Evel Knievel. He's done a lot of jumping over cars in his career. And we got Jackie Van Ham. She's going to be on the Fight TV broadcasting down on the track and through the pits, and we got Gonzo Garth Brow up in the booth, Daniel Laxon, and we got we got everybody, man. So we're excited. We got Bo Braswell, country singer, coming in, and I think he's going to release a single down there during some downtime and sing some music, and he's going to sing the national anthem. So we got a full lineup, and like I said, we're going to take all the precautionary things that we need to do, and it's going to be safe and fun.
That's awesome. Hey, Jeff, what I wanted to ask you is East Bay Raceway or Speedway is known for race car driving. It's a racetrack, and it's cars, stock cars, and they get rowdy, and that's a rowdy bunch of fans. So it's known as a legendary track. What's going to be the difference when flat track hits? They're going to get to see motorcycle racing. A lot of these race fans, and I say race fans, a lot of these race fans are used to seeing cars, man. What are they going to witness July 11th at the Speedway with flat track racing? Clay by the Bay, brother.
Well, I tell you what, I've been to a lot of car events, and, a gearhead's a gearhead, right? I mean, whether it's 2 wheels, 4 wheels, 6 wheels, whatever, something that sounds great, smells great, man, I'm ecstatic about it. But I think what separates the motorcycles, from the cars is, the cars have a roll cage, right? So car flips or whatever, racing's all dangerous, but with the motorcycle racing, the rider is the roll cage. And, I think that makes it just that much more intense as a fan, and especially as a rider, it's, if you fall off that thing doing 100 mile an hour, it's going to hurt a little bit, So I think that's the biggest thing, man, is knowing that all these guys are going to be jam-packed going into the corner and side by side at 100 mile an hour and just within inches from each other, and knowing, hey, they're laying it all out there, and they're going for that money.
That's a competition at its greatest. It's almost like the chariots in the movie Ben-Hur. Man, that intensity.
They lock wheels.
The intensity, man. Man, it's gonna be great. And we can't thank you enough for bringing it to Tampa Bay.
And Jeff, what is the seating capacity? Because not that I'm getting a little concerned, but we've been getting a lot of response on this. So it's a first come, first serve basis, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm in constant contact with the track down there, and I think that holds like 4,000 seats down there, and my gosh, that would be great if we got that many people. Don't know if that's going to happen, but it'd be great to pack it out, and then then everybody's just kind of got to use their common sense and social distance. If you're with a group of people, family or whatever, you stick together, and if not, then you separate, 6 feet apart. So, and then go ahead.
Are you able to pre-order the tickets, or are they just at the gate?
No, they are at the gate that day. Like I said, gates open at 3 p.m. Okay. So, it's kind of a first come, first serve type deal. And like I said, I haven't heard anything otherwise. And, I know that the track, they're familiar with their own facility down there and taking the necessary precautions that we need to take. And like I said, I don't think there's a mandatory mask throughout the state of Florida down there. So, masks are obviously optional, but if you got a mask, bring it out, and just take all the precautions that you can.
Man, I heard a rumor though that I heard they're bringing in. They did a special order for more bleachers, man. It's gonna be crazy.
Well,
they did. I didn't even hear that.
It is a great venue. There's no doubt about that. East Bay Raceway, that is between Tampa and Gibsonton on Highway 41, folks. If you've never been there, it is a great venue. It holds about, I was going to guess about 4,000 or 5,000 is what the seating capacity was. There isn't a bad seat in the place there, folks. You go out there, you're going to feel like you're right up in it and right up against it there. It's a great venue, no doubt about
you
it.
know what? When you go to the races, you don't want to stand in front of anybody either. At East Bay, they will throw shit.
Right.
They will throw stuff at you, man. And
Get out of my
way!
Oh yeah.
And I want to let everybody know too. We will be selling VIP Bo Braswell. We got the Bo Braswell VIP seating down there. So those are $30. And what that does is that gets you in that specific area, down there along that front straightaway, and also gets you down through the pits to walk through and meet some of your favorite riders. And so that's kind of a cool deal, $30, man. You got great, like you said, there's not a bad seat in the house, but you got your own Bo Braswell VIP seating, and man, you can go down the pits and meet everybody.
Man, one of the coolest things about going to motorcycle racing like this is, if you could guarantee someone to come to a bullfight and say, I guarantee someone's going to get gored with them horns. People want to see that. So when you come to the races, you're almost guaranteed someone's going to flip over and fall down or get, there's going to be some crazy stuff going on. So, and then again, talking about the prices, hell, that's less than going to a movie with your family. Going to the movie now is like
Which
$100.
You can't do
You
just
haven't been able to do since March.
Yeah, you can't do that. So this is the next best thing, or even better.
Mama's kitty jar is loaded. She's ready to break it open.
Absolutely. I got 3 girls, and 19, 12, and 9, and of course, they're sitting over there on the couch right now on their computers and looking at me like I'm crazy. Who's Dad talking to? But at any rate, I take these guys to the movies, and it's $100.
Yeah.
And that's not before the popcorn.
It's 150. Yeah. So this is a great way to bring out the family. Get some fresh air, and really get people out there to enjoy the event. And like I said, the smell of that race fuel from these motorcycles. We're going to have some 2-strokes out there and 4-strokes. And I just got a call yesterday from a guy out of Indianapolis. I'm up here in Fort Wayne, and he's like, hey, he goes, we're driving all the way down to Tampa, and I'm bringing a couple quad guys with me. So we can't forget the quad guys either. They're a heck of a show. So we've got quads at this thing. So we got some 4 wheels going on as well, just on the quads.
Sweet.
That's cool, man. Well, we got to go to a break. Jeff, thanks for calling in again. Let's do it next week. Let's do it. Let's do it every single show we have coming up to this, man. We're all in, man, and Rubenstein Law is all in with us.
Absolutely. Well, I'll be down there late Saturday night, so I'll probably just come in the studio and join you guys.
Awesome.
All right, brother. Thank you. And we're going to give some tickets away. If you're listening, give us a call in for some tickets right now. We'll handle that. We'll put them on the list for you, Jeff.
Awesome. Sounds great. Appreciate it, and I'll see you guys when I get down there.
Keep up the great work,
Thank
man.
you.
Pushing the clay by the bay.
All right. Thanks. You guys take care.
Me too.
You too.
Check out the all-new BornToRide.com with radio, TV, industry, adventure, events, magazine, social media, and much more. It's the all-new BornToRide.com.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 1, get an attorney. When you or a loved one have been injured by another's negligence, an experienced attorney can make a huge difference. At Rubenstein Law, we will find all of the insurance, make sure your injuries are documented, and work to get you the best result. While each case is different, a well-known insurance company's own study showed people with a lawyer on average got more money. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL.
Find us on Facebook, Born to Ride TV and magazine, the ultimate multimedia biker experience.
You can join the motorcycle enthusiast conversation at 863-225-2000. Now, here's more of your hosts, Fester Jenkins and Mama Dukes on Born to Ride Radio.
The swine flu. What the heck goes on during these breaks?
Yeah, that is for sure. Welcome back to Born to Ride Radio. Yes, sirree, on the Boss Hogg Radio Network. We are happy to be a part of Born to Ride, enjoying it so much. Hey, we had a great time over there last Saturday at Seminole Harley Davidson.
Yes.
Want to talk about that for a moment? You know, great. Got a chance. Didn't really get to meet and talk with Chance.
We put a face with the name.
Yeah.
Yes. So, which was nice.
You mean Hollywood?
Yeah. But they had a pretty good turnout.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I didn't take time to really count out, but I would say there had to have been 75 to 100 motorcycles there. You know, what I mean,
so it was a good turnout.
And the night before, they had that cutoff with the bars, so it kind of put a stagnation on some stuff. But I did talk to Chance. He said you guys were out there, and that was really cool that you guys made it because we didn't.
A nice meet and greet.
He sent me the picture. I go, "Where's that from?" He goes, "That's Seminole Harley." Where the hell are you?
I didn't say that.
I know you didn't, but that was great that you guys, happened to be going that way and were able to do that. I mean, that's
we kind of went up for Seminole. We were going to go up there, and then while we were up there, we just went and did some other things.
Knocked a couple birds with one stone there.
There
and did a few things
Are you
there.
being politically correct on the air right now?
That's really good. And man, look at those phone lines all lit up for them. Man, they're calling in for them race tickets, man. Isn't that cool when you make something and you say something on the air and all the people call in for them?
863
They're taking the calls in the back
2000.
room. Just keep taking them calls in the back room and write them all down. We'll get back to them. We're going to pick the best one.
You need backup back there, Tater?
Yeah, man. Get a pencil sharpener or something. Damn.
Actually, we
Man's
had
writing fast.
We had a graduation party to go to last Saturday, so that's where we were last Saturday.
Awesome.
Bunch of high schoolers. Graduation party, remember? Hello?
Oh, yeah.
He's like, he's trying to remember last Saturday. Like, that was...
I had to get home by 9 to watch Combat.
Did Bruiser graduate? I thought it was next year.
No, it's next year. It was a friend of ours.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
She's like our second daughter. Hi, Sid.
She's so patriotic down there. Look
at me.
The fans blowing the flags.
I'm celebrating America. I want it to be a great 4th of July. I really do.
Now,
well, Deb's making something though. You're cooking. I went back in the office today. I was looking, and there it was, something on the copy machine,
the printer,
and it was a recipe for something she's making.
Ooh.
What was it?
Brisket. I'm making some smoked brisket for 4th of July.
Man, I've never had any brisket that you've made, so I'm looking forward to that one.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I can add that one to the list. Okay. That was the only way I got proposed to, is if I had 10 things I could cook on the list. Meatloaf was number one.
Am I the only one who heard that chime?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You heard it?
I did.
You heard the chime?
Yes.
Okay, what's the chime?
The wedding bell
is a notification off Facebook.
Oh, okay. I've never heard it before. I'm like, wait.
That was that divine intervention coming in again. It's Dave Nichols.
Like,
It was Tater sending you a sweet message.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Somebody answer these phone lines.
Hello, caller. You're on the air.
Hey, this is the John and Heather Show. Hello.
John and Heather.
Man.
A show talking to a show.
That's right. This is the John and Heather Show. They're new additions to the Born to Ride team. We're really excited to have them part of Born to Ride. And, they're just great people, but they have a lot of passion to go out and ride and document the rides they go on and document the people that they meet along the way. So they have your shows on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. on Facebook.
Yes, Tuesdays at 9 p.m. on Facebook, and that's when we do our live shows. And we have a special
Facebook and YouTube.
Oh yeah, and YouTube. We stream to that. We have a special guest star on each week.
Yeah, and I mean, you guys are doing a great job, and we've been talking back and forth. And matter of fact, today they took the ride to Brandon to the office, and so recap the day. How did that go today, guys?
Oh, it was great. I mean, we woke up early in the morning. We went and got a little workout on and went to the gym because we try to stay healthy. And then we left early. We
Yeah, I
took
did that
nice
too.
Ride.
I'm doing it tomorrow. I'm going to start tomorrow.
Yeah, I got you.
So anyway,
Wait,
you got out of the gym and you took the ride.
The only the racing guy was on earlier, Jeff. The only racing the Colettis do is to the refrigerator. Mom went to the grocery store. Sorry, go ahead, John.
Yeah, so we took a nice ride down here and went through a little bit of rain, but that, this is summertime in Florida, and you get some of that. And we just slowed it down a little bit, came by the office. We found it pretty easily. It wasn't too hard to get. It was right off of the I-75 on 60th.
It was a great ride, too.
Oh,
We had a great
wonderful.
ride up
The
there.
weather was, except for that little storm.
Down there.
Yeah, down there. Except for that little storm, it was a beautiful ride because it wasn't so hot. And then we came by the studio.
Yeah, we got rained on.
So you got to the office. You got to the office and you met Eric because we weren't there yet.
Oh, yeah, because we wound up getting there early. We met Eric, and he was a nice guy. He's your ace photographer, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And, he has another magazine also, doesn't he?
Well, the Ride or Die magazine is the one he took some pictures for.
Yeah, that was really good because we got that, too. So
We had a great time.
We came out
in the
there.
Office. We really had a great time checking out your office and all your eclectic
Oh, my God, all the
memorabilia.
stuff you have that signed and all that stuff. It was just so cool to see that.
Yeah, you've really got quite a pass.
Well,
Years.
over 25.
Yeah.
If you've ever been to Born to Ride, folks, okay, and for the radio listeners out there, okay, if you've ever been able to go there, you've got celebrities with signatures. I mean, the people that Ron and Debbie have ran across in 25 years of doing this, it would amaze you. I'll tell you that. Yes.
I'm picturing Ron's desk right now. Like
It's
you could-
messy.
hours. I'm sure he could be like, "This one is from this time. Let me tell you the story."
Oh, yeah, we
Or
got
this.
So
Exactly.
so
That
then.
document-
Oh, go ahead. What was that?
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, so then we went to lunch. We went to the New York Diner,
In Valrico.
in Valrico.
And they had good food, though. They had really good food. I had a Reuben there, and that was outstanding.
They do.
But
They do
what
a
was
great job.
I thought was really cool is we connected on the vision of production and what we do to tell a story. Wasn't that right, guys?
Yes, and what we're going to do is we're going to go out and we're going to meet new and interesting people, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to tell the story of these people, and we're going to have great riding footage, and we're going to bring it all out. The great and outstanding things that bikers do, either for the community or places they go, or just the experience and the joy of the wind therapy itself.
And bring it back.
Bring it all
to
back to
Florida.
you.
And how cool is that, guys, to be a part of, documenting the lifestyle that we all love and do.
It's the best thing you could possibly do with your clothes on.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. So you've tried it with your clothes off? And that's the comparison?
The motor gets hot. I had to stop.
And
we were going to get a ticket.
Well, I thought we were talking about the videoing of the lifestyle. Okay.
What I really like, guys, is you guys and Heather, especially you. You guys are such great, both of y'all. But Heather's just the standout goodwill ambassador, and everywhere you go, you spread joy and happiness, and that's what I really love about you guys. It's positive vibes. It's just getting in and getting it done. I mean that's really awesome, guys.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
thank you.
It's the way that we live our life. I've come close. I've lost my life.
You had an accident, and she came back from that.
And we also have a daughter with special needs. So just everything that
We cherish our life. We know
Yeah.
we know you only have one life on this earth, and you need to do something constructive with
and
it.
we also know the struggle is real.
Yeah, and I mean,
keep it going.
that's what I could feel that vibe from you guys, that you just want to make the most of, every day, and just to spread that feeling and that joy. And I know, John, you work in the hospital field, and you take care of people right on the front
Yes, I do.
lines. And
That is
and
correct.
you
I
said
do that.
today, say, man, you know what? I'm set. I'm doing this because I love it. And that was a big statement there, because a lot of people that are set and do what they do, they don't want to do anything else. But it's that extra passion that you have to ride And I made a special invitation for you guys to come back because I want to show you some roads through Durant and Lithia and back into the phosphate mines that I do some riding down there on 640 and, the back part of Hillsborough County. I think you guys will really enjoy it.
Well, we definitely want to try it. And, one thing you did mention was about being Goodwill Ambassador. And we want to get out there, and we want to definitely show how bikers help with charities and get out there and just show how
like the Wreaths Across America and stuff like
exactly. And one thing that we do is every other weekend we help with a food line, and we help out with the food distribution, and we just love doing that. So we want to get out and just help with more charities, get out and do more and bring more happiness and health is
to everybody.
Well, I mean, it's really cool. And your show, you guys have been doing it for over a year, right?
What's the name of the show?
The John and Heather Show.
Okay.
And that's on Facebook, and it's also on YouTube. Please like and subscribe.
And you guys have a big following. You got a lot of people that tune in and really appreciate the good things that you guys are doing. See, that's what's so cool. It's about the people. It's not just about what we do or what I do. It's people coming together, and having fun and just, just having passion for what you do. And I want to commend you guys for staying on your, on your trip and doing your thing because there's a lot of distractions sometimes. But when you're passionate about whatever you're passionate about and you do it and you keep doing it, it can only get better and have more fun.
That's exactly right. I could have said that better myself, Ron.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
We've got people like you and Deb to model after, and
always learn something new.
Exactly.
And I know you guys were in the studio, so you actually got to see Jarrett kind of putting the ending touches to the show because that was part of our meeting. I know, Heather, you do some editing and on your show, and you do a lot of that. So I wanted you guys to see the production going on and how we kind of put some stuff together because it's never easy.
No, it's not. And we didn't want to go home. We were ready to move in.
Yeah, I just want to sit there and watch him do that editing because I know how difficult it is, and that man is fabulous.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's good, man. I couldn't do it to save my life. So,
yes, Jared is very valuable to us.
Yeah,
Thanks,
we have
Jared.
to get, I have the vision, but I have to have other people do the work because,
push buttons.
I mean, I could be a hell of an editor if I wanted to, but I just could never do it.
You're better as a director.
Yeah, man. So, guys, I want to thank you for calling in one more time. Tell us when they can see your show, where they can see your show, and all of, just tell them how to tune into what you guys are all about.
Well, we're the John and Heather Show, and you can view us live every Tuesday night at 9 to 10 p.m. We have a special guest host on there every Tuesday night for your viewing enjoyment. You can locate us on Facebook. All you got to do is like and subscribe to the John and Heather Show. And also, we have our YouTube channel. And on our YouTube channel, we have well over 250 videos of all our adventures that you can take a look at.
And make sure you put the John and the ampersand for
it'll take you to the show. Yep.
Awesome.
Got it.
All right, guys. Well, thanks again for everything. We had a great day, and it was great to hear you again today, right now.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you guys calling
All
in.
right, we'll put together a good assignment real soon, and we're going to collaborate.
And we won't let you down.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, and up next here.
Up next is this the man?
What's going on, brother?
This is Antonio Hernandez. I'm telling you what, Antonio just released a brand new product to the motorcycle industry, and it's called Ride or Die. It's Florida Ride or Die magazine. Antonio, it's like the hottest thing right now in every motorcycle shop across the state of Florida.
I mean, we printed thousands of those things, and they're not even enough. They're wiping them out off the shelves, and I mean, the printing was so beautiful. I mean, the editing was done so good. I just wanted to thank, Debbie, your wife, for putting all that together for me. In less than 30 days, the website, everything is great. I mean, let's say there's a motorcycle shop up there called Cahill's.
Yeah, Cahill's Yamaha. Yep.
Charlie.
Twice, yeah. They ran Mark. They ran out twice. I went down there and had to refill the shelves. We put about 200 magazines. I put another 200. They're gone. And now Rosanna just dropped a whole bunch more And that's not the only place. I've been getting calls from Jacksonville, from Miami. They're running low. They're running out. Please, they're asking. People are requesting for it. It's a good read. We made it a really good read and really positive stories in there. Awesome. I didn't think it was going to be that like that, Ron.
Well, man, you know what? Even Quaker Steak and Lube is running out, and they have thousands of bikers every month go through there. But why? Tell me the whole concept of Florida Ride or Die magazine, because it's something very special and unique.
Well, basically, it's the first sports bike magazine that's actually becoming very successful as what we're looking at in Florida. There's a lot of magazines. I know you see a lot of choppers, a lot of Harleys, a lot of stuff. But you got the guys that like the sports bikes, MotoGP racing and stuff like that. Dirt biking, power sports, jet skiing and, power boats and stuff like that. So it's a power sport magazine. And it's different. It's something different, And, we just wanted to bring that out. I mean, they try to say, okay, the two wheels are the same. A Harley Davidson, and no, they're not. No, they're not. A crotch rocket is a crotch rocket, and a Harley Davidson is a Harley Davidson. My wife, God rest her soul, used to tell me, a Harley Davidson, why don't you get yourself one? That's a real man's bike. And I used to laugh. Everybody has their opinions, but I love the speed. I love the adrenaline. I love going to the track and hitting it hard, and that's a difference,
And to me, it's even a younger demographic, but the culture itself, the culture is very diverse, man. It's different. It brings more people, even more people together on two wheels. And how important is that you're representing cultures coming together, they're colliding in a positive way, man, over Ride or Die.
It's insane. I mean, we love bikes. I mean, I can definitely appreciate a beautiful Harley, a chopper, the work that they do. I love them. I love me a cruiser. Cruising is to cruise, and sports biking is for sports biking, There's people that do both. There's people that just do one. But what I'm concentrating on is keeping it sports bike. I'll throw, we'll throw a couple of Harley there. We got a call from Harley Davidson. They are launching a new sports bike I didn't know of. It's called the Bronx. It's a sports bike. On the November 22nd, it launches. And they're crossing over, and they're going to do a sports bike. And this thing is powerful. You should see the specs on this bike. It is amazing what they did with that engine. I just can't believe the speed and the power that bike has. So they did themselves good with that Harley Davidson crossing over into the sports bike community. So that's most likely going to be on our next issue. They were discussing putting that on the next issue. Look who's coming to the party. It's going to be nice.
You know, Antonio, I think you're really like an entrepreneur that's out there kind of street hustling in a good way to make this happen, bro. But one thing about you, that you have a great following on your social media aspects, but the people love one thing about you even so much is your big heart. You have a big heart for charity and for children. And you're going to have a big event coming up. I know that's a big part of it is a charity, but you've been doing charities for a long time with a lot of kids and also dressing up like superheroes. Tell me about the Munchin and all that stuff that you do.
Well, basically, we like doing stuff for special needs children. Like, let's say I was launching this magazine launch that I was doing. I was launching it, and I met a little boy. And my friend adopted him. The parents were drug addicts. They used to, I don't really want to get rid of it. They used to abuse him. They used to beat him. They used to do all kinds of stuff to the kid. Nothing sexual from what I know, but, really hardcore abuse, and beatings and locking in dark rooms and stuff like that. And, I really didn't like that. Imagine your own parents, what it would do to a regular kid, much less a special needs child with autism. And I felt real bad because, it took a little while for this beautiful family that adopted him to break him from that. Because thank God that they got him. The parents, I guess, karma, they overdosed. They're gone. They're both gone. So we're going to go ahead and a lot of people are donating. I got my living room full of stuff that people have dropped off. I put some stuff, drones. I mean, cool stuff, man. Dirt double vacuum cleaner from from the liquidation, from Chris Walker. TVs are coming in, all kinds of stuff, tires, everything. We're gonna raffle it all off, and we're gonna have a big raffle at the event, and 100% of the raffle money is going to the child. I also wanted to give credit to, Fred Hosh did donate $500 to the kid's father, and you can't take away a good thing from a person that does a good thing. So I wanted to thank her so much for giving that little boy, because he got a much-needed bed that he needed. And my attorney, Stacy Kemp, she's going to go ahead and put some stuff up there. And it's about this boy. It's not about who's what and who's who. And this is the way we're going to make these events about. And from now on, every time I have a big event or something like that, we're going to dedicate it to a child. We're going to dedicate it to a veteran. Our veterans, the most important people that have gotten us our freedom, lost their lives, and put themselves in the front lines for us. Or, like even a nurse or somebody that's in need. We're going to put them up in there and help them out. And that's what we're going to do with these bike nights and all these events that we're going to do. Because I think that's a good thing to do.
Oh, man.
That's what us bikers do.
It is a great thing, but we're talking about Elijah, I know, but what's the event that we're going to do this with Elijah, because we haven't gone there yet? This is going to be the launch party of Ride or Die magazine, right? Where are we doing it and when?
We're going to be doing it at El Balcón de Jorge. Basically, what we're doing is we're going to be following all CDC guidelines. We might, I don't know, depending on how everything is, close down the restaurant, and we'll have food trucks out there. We'll figure something out. But as far as everything, the space is so big that you can have 3,000 people out there and still be 6 feet apart. But what we're going to do is everybody that comes in, we have a whole bunch of touchless, contactless scanners, and we're going to scan them. And if they pass the fever test, they can come in. We'll put a red bracelet on them and give them a free face cover, so they can cover their faces when they come in, and they can walk around. And that's just being safe, better safe than sorry, and having a great time, and not letting this thing destroy our lives, because that's what basically this COVID-19 thing is doing. It's destroying us, man, and we just can't let it. We gotta do things to be productive, but also keep safe at the same time. And that's what we're going to try to provide in this event. We're going to provide a safe environment for this event. So
and where is it? Where is the event, and when is it? Tell us.
It's at El Balcón de Jorge in Tampa. It's off of 301 in Tampa. El Balcón de Jorge. It's a Spanish Caribbean restaurant. The parking lot was so huge that we decided to do it there. It's at 105 South Highway 301. 105 South Highway 301.
I think
Tampa.
the date is July 12th, correct?
July 12th, that's correct. It's a Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday.
Yeah, it's a Sunday. It starts at 12 p.m., so you guys can get your church on in the morning. Right after church, grab your kids and come down, because we're going to have superheroes there. We're going to have the Ghostbusters over there. We're going to have the Black Panther. We're going to have Beauty and the Beast. We're going to have Paw Patrol over there. And it's going to be a family event. I know we got some gorgeous girls on our magazine, but I told them, you guys can look sexy and not have to have everything hanging out.
And you got a big car. You're bringing the Tiger Lady with the car shows, right? Plus a bike show, sound system shows. Man. What else you got?
Yeah, Angela's Car Shows is going to be there. It's going to be a car show and a bike show, so you're going to see all kinds of exotic cars, exotic bikes. It's going to be off the chain, man.
And vendors are welcome also, right? Vendors?
Vendors are welcome free. Mm-hmm. They're welcome to put their because vendors is what makes us, and I want to have them, I want to give them the opportunity to do, because sometimes a vendor might go there and they might not make nothing, and they have to pay it. That's not, it's not cool, but they will do good at our event, but they're welcome free. I welcome all vendors to come down and just give me a call at 727-944-6961. I don't want to put, if we have somebody selling jewelry, I don't want to put somebody on top of you selling jewelry, because it's not going to work. You could just book us up for the next event. I want to have everything different so that everybody can have a chance of selling something,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely.
A big, good day for everyone.
So Ride or Die magazine,
Mm-hmm.
it's around the state. We're running out of time, but it's all over the state. What what would you like to tell somebody who hasn't got to see your magazine yet, or where can they pick it up? And again, let's reassure everybody about your kickoff bash, because we're going to bring people together for that.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. The kickoff bash is going to be awesome. Magazines are in basically every major sports bike shop. They're in a bunch of dealerships too. Like we dropped a bunch off at Chevrolets and Ford places. So mechanic shops. But you can go see the digital version of the magazine at FloridaRideOrDie.com. www.FloridaRideOrDie.com, and it's pretty cool.
What, they can see it online?
Yeah, they can see it online. It was created. Your wife created that site with somebody, and they did a hell of a job. I mean, props to my man Juan over there. That
Fantastical. Yeah, man.
He's a beast. He's a beast. You guys did. I mean, I tell you.
Well,
it wasn't cheap, but it was so worth it.
Man, you know what?
You get what you pay for, baby.
Yeah, that's right. One thing before we go out, man, sum up America's independence, the 4th of July. What does it mean to you, brother?
To me, I mean, that's our freedom, man. I mean, a lot of the soldiers that gave their lives to give us the freedoms that we have today, you know? It's freedom of speech. The freedom to say F whoever you want and not go to jail, you know? And they do it every day because you see it happening. But we have freedoms. We have freedoms that a lot of people otherwise don't have. And we have businesses and we have homes and cars. And we're, you know, by the grace of God, we're okay. We're given that freedom. So,
well, brother,
I got to thank God. It's a honorable day, man. I think of the veterans. I think of the people that gave their lives for us on Independence Day.
That's awesome, brother. And you got a big heart, and that's why people love you, Antonio, and you're a leader. So, guys, come out and support this man and support this hard business that he's running now. It is Ride or Die, Florida Ride or Die magazine. Thank you, man.
All right, brother. Thank you so much.
Okay, good job.
Yes, sir. All right, man.
Okay, we're coming to the end of another show, another week there. It just goes by so fast. Okay, to kind of recap, okay, we got Clay by the Bay, July 11th. I want to mention something here that a friend of mine, Flying Brian, brought to my attention earlier today. We got Bikers Back the Blue Rally at Blue Thunder. That's Tropicana Field, and that is July 11th, starting at 1:30 in the afternoon, folks.
We also got the John and Heather Show, Tuesday, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. on YouTube. And then we have the Ride or Die event. That is July 12th, Sunday at noon.
Yeah, I mean, what a good show. And that's what it's about,
Great
people.
cause.
It's about people. And we got, just great people calling in. And can't thank Boss Hogg Radio enough, too, for allowing us to broadcast and being a part of your team.
And congratulations on your growth.
Yeah.
Next week, Avon Park.
FM stations coming. You've seen
right.
the billboards. You're going to see a lot more stuff coming up, man.
Go, Boss Hogg,
Fester,
go.
Mama Dukes. You're going to see them at the races.
Thank you for letting us be part of it.
Absolutely.
It's been fun.
Happy 4th of July, everyone.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Celebrate your
Be
independence.
safe, but get out there and enjoy it, too. Yes. Have a great evening, folks. This has been Born to Ride Radio on the Boss Hogg Radio Network. Catch us every Thursday evening starting at 7 p.m.
Deb, how's that brisket?
Catch us if you can.
If Instagram is your thing, we're there. We're everywhere. Follow us at #Born to Ride Motorcycle Media, your #1 motorcycle resource.
Yeah, I have to say, Born to Ride has been a big influence on my trailer sales in the last 2 or 3 months. It's been nothing but a big surprise. I mean, the magazine articles, everything in the commercials, it's been nothing but the best of help to me in my business.
Is your business becoming invisible? Create a great advertising relationship today with Born to Ride. Call 888-795-5779.